guys, welcome back to the Distraction Game.
Hello guys, welcome to the Distraction Games.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the Distraction Games.
Hello guys, welcome to the Distraction Games.
Hello guys, it's me, Corey from the Distraction Games, and here today I'll be doing an overview of Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Transformers Fall of Cybertron came out the 24th of August, which was Friday for us here in Britain. It's a sequel to War of Cybertron, carrying on the Autobot struggle of how Cybertron fell and how the Decepticons are massive assholes. So the game starts off with you're on the Ark and you're trying to escape into a space portal. Unfortunately, nothing ever goes right for the Autobots, as Megatron decides to attack the ship with his own bigger ship. So the story mission you play as Bumblebee, and it's the basic tutorial of: do you like the controllers? This is how you fire, this is how you swap your shooting hand, and this is how you transform. It's a basic tutorial level. It is a bit boring, but it does help along with the progression of the story. At the end of the level, something bad happens, no spoilers here, and then it flashes back, the campaign then flashes back and shows the progression of what happened 6 Earth days before the Ark launched. And this is really clever to show how the Autobots struggled against the Decepticons trying to flee from their own home world, which is a bit sad, really. So the campaign, the missions, like the other one, it's not co-op anymore, which I think is personally better, but just because it adds more to the single playerness. So you don't have to. They've added more in for the one-person thing instead of the multiplayer co-op like in the other one. The campaign is split up. You've got 12 chapters, and in each one you play a different character that you will play for the rest of the game. But some missions, your character will interact with another one, and you will then swap character halfway through the game, which is quite clever. The first two levels after the tutorial, you play as Optimus Prime, showing how he's trying to decide how to defend the Ark against the oncoming Decepticons. This goes on to show how this then goes on to Optimus trying to find out what happened to Grimlock, who was supposed to defend the flank of the Ark. The story then picks up from there, as many things keep happening. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. You just think, well, why did Grimlock disappear? What's happening here? What the hell are the Decepticons doing this time? I think it's cracking. It's kept me entertained. The characters you get to play during the campaign are pretty cool as well. It ranges from Optimus Prime to Bumblebee to Cliffjumper to Jazz, one of the badass scouts. That seems all style is. If it's in style, that's all that matters. Also, you get to play the mighty Megatron and, of course, Grimlock, which everyone is looking forward to playing. Well, should be, since it can transform into a flamethrowing T-Rex. It's a brilliant game. The way they've integrated it, I've really enjoyed the campaign. Unfortunately, I've managed to complete it within a day, but that's just me being obsessed. I don't know, it might take you guys longer if you decide to get the game. Right, I'm going to pick on some gameplay now. So the gameplay is actually really good. It's a third-person shooter. You got your right-hand shooting. There's no cover system, which I personally enjoy because you're not sticking to walls, but you can stand behind a wall and start shooting. Still cover base, I guess. To help with this, if you're hiding behind a cover, you can also swap shooting hands to give you a better advantage over it. The transformations, like in the last game, are really smooth and really enjoyable. If you're in a combat situation, you can easily transform into vehicle mode, either scrap them with your rockets or whatever you've got, or get the hell out of there. It's really smooth. You can get out. The way they've put it in is really clever. You can basically change the fight within a click of a button. You also get certain instead of having two abilities like in the last game, you only have one ability, but you also get a sprint, which is LB for Xbox, because I'm an Xbox geek. This helps for like dodging incoming stuff or trying to reach trying to get that little extra boost to a platform you didn't think you could reach. Alright, now I think I've talked about the campaign a bit, I've talked a bit about the gameplay, how smooth it all is, how you can transform and stuff. So now I'm going to go on to the multiplayer. You've got two different types of multiplayer in this game. You've got the competitive, team deathmatch, capture objectives and stuff against other people, or you're either the Autobots or the Decepticons. In this competitive you have 4 different classes. You have the Infiltrator, which is your sports car, cloaking guy, who can fly around real fast, can move fairly quick, and has got like the shotgun. Sneaky, I love the class. The second class you've got is your truck, Optimus Prime, Destroy. It's called the Destroyer, and it's mainly an explosive expert. They also help with an ability that lets you shield yourself in front of, put a shield barricade in front of you, so that takes damage instead. They're a bit slower, but they've got more health than the Infiltrator. This third class is the Titan, which is the tank. It's got miniguns, an energon shotgun, which basically drains the life force out of someone, and their special ability can range from like a whirlwind, where they spin around and hit stuff with a big arm. Ouch. The last class is the Scientist, which has got similar health to the Infiltrator, but the difference is that these guys are purely made for support. Their ability allows you to heal allies in the field. What's brilliant, I think, about the Scientist is you're a jet, you're aircraft. If you get into a sticky situation, you can fly the hell out of there. If you want to get into a sticky situation, you can fly the hell in. I think it's and the flight controls for it are really smooth. You can fly really easily on this. It is not difficult to master. It's lovely. The other side of the multiplayer is a game mode known as Escalation, where it's you and 3 other people, either friends or some randomers you picked up online, against waves and waves of either Autobots or Decepticons. For this, unfortunately, you do not get to use your own classes that you've created, but you do get to use the well-known Transformers, like Brawl or Onslaught. There are 15 ways, and each increasingly gets difficult, which can get annoying at times, since you go against shotgunners, which are the biggest pain in the ass in the game so far. Throughout this, kills earn you money, which you can spend on either on energon to heal yourself, ammo to get more for obviously ammunition, or random guns that are scattered throughout the map. You can also open doorways so you can progress further and find better guns and stuff. This is very clever. It can be challenging, especially if you don't have people who don't know what they're doing, but it is a lot of fun. It's especially fun to play with your friends. So, Transformers overall, I think it's a great game. Judge me if you want. I think it's a cracking game. I love the first one. The second one's come out with a bigger bang. It is brilliant. Yeah, so this is, I've been told to rate it because it might get you guys to play. Well, if we get enough people liking the game, we might be able to do community play dates. How nice would that be? Playing with a rage quitter like me. Anyway, so I can't believe I'm being forced to say this. Danny's got a gun to my head. I'm going to give it a distraction stars of 8 out of 10. Even though I think it's a cracking game, the story is good, the multiplayer is good, it does have some flaws. And it's still a cracking game. You should definitely pick it up. Even if you love Transformers, it's a good way to represent how they were like on Cybertron. If you just like the Earth-based stories, I reckon you're a bit boring, but that's my own opinion. Alright guys, this has been Corey, and I hope you like this overview.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last bride.
Optimus, what just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us. Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.